Hello, Kyle. This reading is for you. I was sitting here asking to tune into your energy. Actually, I've been picking you up loud and clear for the last couple of days, feeling your questions and your impatience. But I was also picking up the energy of everyone else in the long weekend and the blood moon, and I was literally exhausted for the last 2 days. I felt so drained, and that happens quite often for me on a long weekend. And I have put effort into creating a bubble around me, but a lot of times I just forget about it, and then all of a sudden it's like it's too late. Like I'm just tapped into everybody, like everyone stayed up and partied hard because they had the day off the next day, and they're all hungover and exhausted, and it's like I tune into the exhaustion of the hangovers, or the exhaustion of the big build up, and then after energy of big family get-togethers, especially if there's conflict in family, and quite often there is, and then there's a lot of alcohol intake, and I just pick up the masses energy, and that, along with what was going on with the moon and everything else, and in my own physical healing body. It's been quite the journey, actually, the last few weeks, and still going through some big issues on that part of my journey. So I am picking up that you are on a similar journey, most definitely, and this is why we have connected. And yes, we do have a lot of things in common, and we have a lot of similar things, and I can answer a lot of your questions. The important factor is for you to know that you can answer them too. What I have discovered is that I am not so much learning things as I am remembering, reawakening what was already known and within, and it just had to be woken up and rediscovered within myself at the right time. Because if you open up a gift and a skill at the wrong time, it can be more detrimental than helpful. Like, it doesn't always help knowing, and I've explained that quite effectively to quite a few people recently. It doesn't always help to know things if everyone in your immediate circle, you know for a fact, won't hear what you know, because they can't see it. They can't, they're not capable or willing to put down their own thoughts and beliefs temporarily to open up the world of possibilities of things being different than the way they are. To use their imagination to expand into another dimension or reality or possibility of beauty is beyond their willingness. They're like, no, this is the world I know. Here's the cold hard facts, and I'm not going outside this box. And anyone who does is a little cuckoo, according to them. So I'm outside the box. And we're here to help the others get out, because we know how beautiful it is outside. You're on a similar journey, because there's a beautiful, beautiful reality that's within reach. When I was tuning into you, just before I started the video, I was picking up a green, white, and purple. Huge, huge, huge connection to Source and the planet. And you're waking up your own gifts. So I'm going to pull a card from my Earth Magic deck for you. And what do I get? Childhood, innocence. Okay. This is where I have been going back to on my own journey, is through the childhood and the innocence phase, and trying to wake up some of those memories that have been shut down and turned off. And I'm just going to read from the book for you because I don't know this deck by heart. Childhood innocence. The light from the heavens falls upon the children through the rays of the sun that illuminate their presence like a spotlight. The little girl reaches out to these bright beams, and these elements together portray an idyllic childhood activity for many of us who have had the privilege of exploring the natural world. The blanket of lush meadow grass embraces a small pond, which leads to a more distant valley, one that is darker and shrouded by the very clouds that also produce this remarkable play of light. In their exploration of the world, it's inevitable that these children will at some point lose their original innocence. It doesn't have to be a permanent loss, however. We don't need to live in constant fear in anticipation of such an event, nor do we have to reconcile the loss of that state of purity by constantly romanticizing the past and missing out on the present. The wisdom and faith we've accrued from our life experiences are keys to recapturing that state of innocence. The light that will guide us through any dark passage is the light of spirit from within that connects us with Source. Finding our innocence once again, we become aware that it was never lost, just forgotten. Innocence is not simply the lack of guilt or shame, but a quality in itself, one that you naturally possess when you first come into this existence. There are challenges you have faced throughout life that have further shaped your personality and character. Those are the challenges you signed up for. Believe it or not. That's the tough one to get over, is that we signed up for certain experiences and challenges and ask for certain people and personalities to be in our reality so that we could experience those things and learn from them. Why? So that we could help others. Because if we can get through this and heal and learn and tap into our original source power, then therefore we can help massive amounts of other people who are hurting here. If that was your intention when you came in, to help those who are here, then you asked to experience similar things so that you could help them. Because you can help more people if you can relate, if you can understand, if you know where they're coming from. Where was I? Okay. You have also likely encountered moments following a disappointment or loss when you turned sour or cynical, and no doubt have had times when layers of anger or fear blocked the flow of your vitality, your life force. Whew. Anger definitely shuts down the life force and your vitality. Whew. It is an energy draining. Ugh. Try not to be stuck there. I've been there. Yet in spite of all this, there is a core of innocence that you can reawaken by releasing any shame that is covered over the truth of who you are. Take any opportunity to heal this shame and let go so you can revisit that state of purity. Doing so helps you see every moment with fresh eyes and removes the filters that inhibit your light and love from coming forth. You truly are a child of God, so allow yourself to be that. Wow, that's a pretty beautiful message. And I think that's beautiful and loud and clear. We have to get back to our beautiful, innocent, pure, perfect in believing that we are self. We picked up a lot of don't like yourself beliefs and challenging beliefs that keep us stuck in this reality of not succeeding and becoming our full-fledged blossomed self. Success blocks in there. That's what I'm picking up. Takes one to know one. Let's see what we pulled. Okay. Financial and material changes in the physical world. This is a physical card. Okay. And number 5 is about change. Okay. Big changes in your life. The colors that are very predominant here: green, red, purple, blue. All right. So green to me, growth, love. Red and orange, that's our root chakra and our courage and our trust and our knowing. So we need to feel a little bit more connected to the earth. So going out and spending time in nature is healing and necessary, and to reconnect to this trusting, knowing side of yourself, your intuition, that inner knowing. When you believe and you trust it, it just amplifies it even more. And the connection to the spirit world is definitely amplified with that. You got to have the connection to the earth and the self and the belief there to be connected to the belief of that part of the self too. All right, and then the other color is blue, which represents the voice. All right, and if we're speaking with our voice, it should be coming from our heart or source, which is love, love, love. Win, win, win. And if that's not what's coming out in your voice, turn it off. Especially when speaking to yourself and about yourself and your potential and who you are. We need to spend a little bit more time doing a little bit more of this, okay? A little bit reward and recognition of who you are, okay? Crown chakra, right? So like I said, your connection's opening up and you're tuning in and you're waking up these gifts. Like I say, waking them up. They've always been there, but some of them were dormant for a while, and that was for your own learning curve. Some things don't open up until, like I say, they're relevant for where you are in your journey, okay? You don't get your walking shoes when you're still crawling. Doesn't make sense. Patience and planning. This is a physical card. Like I said, I was picking up a lot of impatience from you. So we have to work on your patience, okay? And be a little, okay, so, and these last 2 cards are number 7. So I'm going to look up 777. That comes up a lot for you. So let's see what it says here. Numerical meanings for 7. Spirituality, inner awareness, mastery, wisdom, insight, and success. So these are all things that have been temporarily blocked. Okay, you say, what do you mean temporary? It's been almost my whole life. Okay, that's temporary because you're going to be here for a long, 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 long time, and the amount that you've been here so far is just a little tiny little blip compared to what you're going to be doing and what you came for. You're here in a big mission. I find that most of the people that end up crossing my path are on similar big journeys. We came here to play big, but we knew we had to be small at the beginning until we built up our wings, our strength, our wisdom, our knowledge. And knowledge comes from experiences, and not the easy peasy kind. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy experiences. Well, yeah, they teach you joy and happiness and this and that, but we need to have the good, the bad, and the ugly so we can weave it all together for this tapestry of knowledge and experience, because we want those tools in our tool belt, because we came to connect with a lot of people I believe you're on the same team that I'm on. And it doesn't sound this crazy to you to believe you're on the team here to help put some unity back into humanity and to notify ourselves and more people out there. Hello, did you not get the memo? The human race ended in 2012. The race ended. Now we're stopped the race. We're not competing anymore. We are co-creating beautiful new realities. We're taking our knowledge, our abilities, our wisdom, our technology, and we're using it for win-win-win scenarios. Because we came here to create a beautiful existence here on Earth and get rid of all this BS, dark, whoa, gotta compete, there ain't enough for everybody bullshit belief system that all of our ancestors were raised on. You woke up a little bit sooner than most of the members in your family, which can be frustrating, but that's okay. A lot of us ask for those scenarios so that we could learn the challenges and build those experiences into our toolkit of information of how to move forward. And it's time for that success. It's time to share more of who you are with more people. That's the message for you. I hope you heard what you needed to hear today, Kyle. Happy long weekend. And you've got my email. Please comment below the video if it resonated with you. And so it helps other people know what you got from it. It helps other people know, all right? When we share, we care. When we share our experiences, when we share our troubles, when we share our challenges, we help other people know, oh, they're not alone in their challenges. Really? I'm not the only one going through this? No, you're not. Oh, God, I feel so much better. See what I mean? By sharing your vulnerable side, sharing our fears, letting the world know that, yeah, I get scared too. I don't know everything. Sometimes I get messages and I'm not sure what to do with them. You've had a lot of questions for me, Kyle, and I will get to them probably in a video that I'm planning to make very soon here. So I'm sharing a little bit more of my journey of how all of this started to wake up for me, because it wasn't always there. Or like I said, it was, but the ability was asleep because it would not have served me to know what I know sooner in life. I had to be tuning into other things to get through what I was going through then. All right? Sometimes ignorance is bliss. And then we're given the truth and the knowledge when we're more capable and able to see all angles of it instead of just a small perspective of it. Because sometimes just a small perspective of the reality can be too sharp, and it can be painful, and it can cut, and it can hurt. So sometimes we have to wait till we're mature enough to be able to see the bigger reality before we're given the entire truth, before all of it's revealed to us. Because, yeah, it is true. Sometimes we can't handle the truth. This is what I've been guided to share with you. I hope these words resonate with you. I hope this is beneficial and helpful at this time in your journey. And I look forward to hearing your response and hearing back from you. Smiles to you. It's me, Dana.